Well, hi there. Richard here. This is all about my first e-bike and should I have bought it? Well, yeah, that's a question to get answered later. But there is one thing for sure though, you just can't beat having a motor in your bike. It really is awesome. I just love it. So here's my brand new Earth Trex tracker. I bought the T-Rex back in October 24 in Adelaide. This is how it looked on that first day. I think the red and black colour scheme looks pretty cool. My last bike was a Boardman. I had that for years, but these days the hills and wind and so on just been getting the better of me. So here's the T-Rex a few months on with 500 kilometres on the clock. I fitted a couple of bags to the pannier and the saddle port. They're very handy holds for your bike tools in the bike lot. I also took the T-Rex stickers off the wheels. There are 4 on each wheel, but the edges of the peeling just didn't look that good. I think it looks a lot better with plain black wheels. And some of the cables were marking the black paint. The paint on this bike is a matte black and it does mark easily. So I put some rubber protector over the cables, which seems to be working okay. Anyway, before I bought the T-Rex, I did try a number of e-bikes. All had mid-drive motors and at least 80 newton meters of torque and batteries of at least 500 watts for power and range. This is where the T-Rex came up well, with a 100 newton meter motor and 600 watt battery. Quite a nice battery that is. And it's also on special at the time, you know, being a bit cheaper. So yeah, it won the day. It's a lot heavier bike than I'm used to, probably with the extra stuff I've added. Have to be about 28 kilo now. It does feel stable and solid on the road, handles well, handles turns, and gives you confidence when you're picking up speed and you get into some tight bends. Front suspension works well, and there's also a suspension seat post that helps out a bit on the rough bits. Got a particularly nice information display. It's located in the middle of the handlebars, which is ideal. The handlebars have an adjustable stem, so the riding position makes it a bit easier to set up, and the handlebar grip's got a palm rest. When you are cycling with assist mode on, every time you change gear, you lose power from the motor for a second or two. Yeah, it might not seem like much, just that few seconds delay, but Jesus, annoying. Not so bad on the flat when you change gear, but when you're in the hills, as you can imagine, you do really feel that power loss a lot more. I just wish it was a lot smoother than that. So this is something that I've always wanted to do, is ride my bike up Willunga Hill. We're at the higher part in the village, near the old Bush Inn, so from here to the top of the hill, probably about 3.2 kilometres, but it's all up from here. I have tried on my old bike, get up here a few times, but you've got to be super fit to be able to get up the top of there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the e-bike do all the work. I'm going to put as least effort as I can into the pedals just to see how it all goes. We did come here yesterday to do it, but it's a tour down under week, and it was the women's turn yesterday. So today's another day, and today's the day I'm going to give it a shot. So that's what's happening. So I'm about a kilometre or so up the hill now, maybe a kilometre and a half, but it's going really well. I'm putting virtually no effort into the pedals. I'm in level 3 assist, there's 5 levels, and using about 500 watts. And just in a low gear, probably about 4th gear, and I'm just cruising. Well, there it is, the top of the hill. It did it easily. It certainly picked up speed though going downhill. Wow. Oh, it's a long way down, it's a long way down. So back to McLaren Vale home at the moment. That gave it a lot of confidence with the bike. It was effortless to get up there, and coming down almost reached 60 kilometres an hour, and that was really quick, and the bike felt really stable. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed all round. E-bike, what a difference it makes to leisure. Just riding around, you don't have to worry about the wind or the hills or whatever's going on. You can just get a little bit of assistance now and then if you need it. Yeah, epic day. So, should I have bought the T-Rex Trekker? Well, surprisingly the answer's no. And there's a few reasons why. I do travel a lot, and when I am travelling I often take my bike with me. But here's where there's a problem with taking my new e-bike. And the problem's the warranty. The warranty that came on my bike is only valid from the Adelaide bike store I bought it from. Yeah, that's right, I could be anywhere around Australia, thousands of kilometres from home, but my new e-bike is not covered in any of the other bike stores. And on top of that negative, here's another one. The bike comes with a password. Yeah, password. The display on the bike shows battery levels, speed, power levels and some other information, as well as it also allows access to some of the functions. But to access all the functions available on this bike, you need to enter the password in the display. Yeah, now here's the real crazy bit. The password isn't included with the bike, it stays with the store you bought it from forever. Yes, they changed the default password to their own, and now that new password remains their property. It really is unbelievable. What if I want to sell my bike someday? Who's going to buy it without a password? Well, what if I need it repaired on the bike somewhere and I'm away from home and the local bike shop needs the password so they can work on fixing the bike? Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, to say I'm disappointed in all this is an understatement. Yeah, if I could just go back in time. But anyway, apart from all that, riding an e-bike is awesome, and now I've been riding one for a while. I definitely won't be going back to a treadly anytime soon. So that's it until next time. Happy e-biking.